Alright. We're good. We're good. I just had to get that out of the system. Okay, so I've spent probably the last few hours pretty much going through the trailer and looking at different scenes and stuff, obviously preparing a bunch of different videos that I'm going to need to eventually do. But I thought that before I talk about anything else, before we progress with anything else, I absolutely had to talk about this one scene that has the entire community absolutely freaking out. And my god, I mean, I didn't really notice it when I was reacting to the trailer, but there is just so much stuff in this trailer, especially to do with the story stuff. But I think it was because those cutscenes are like passing by so fast, transitioning from one to another so quick. I couldn't see like any of this stuff whilst I was reacting to it. But today I wanted to talk about this scene right here. Because even though there's a lot of other stuff to talk about, I think this is definitely one of the most important scenes that we saw within the most recent trailer. Can you guys take a wild guess as to who this could potentially be? Now, you guys have probably seen this by now, and have probably seen a lot of people talking about this by now, but a lot of us are led to believe that this character in this scene right here is XION. Never forgotten. Well, kind of forgotten due to the whole forgetting thing, as if she kind of didn't exist, but memes. Now, this scene lasts for like a second, probably not even that long, and this is really the best shot of what we actually get to see in this scene, which essentially is the top part of the organization cloak, and we also get to see a bit of this person's face with the grey hair. Now, when it comes down to it, this can really only potentially be two possible characters out of the entire Kingdom Hearts series, and I will say that one, Aqua, two, XION. Now, I definitely think this is XION just because of the hairstyle. If you look at sort of the bottom tips of Aqua's hair, it looks very different to that of XION's. Obviously, XION has the same similar sort of hairstyle to that of what Kairi had in Kingdom Hearts 1. So it leans more towards that sort of style just from what we're seeing of the hair in this screenshot. Otherwise, though, unfortunately, there isn't any other sort of evidence in this picture that suggests that this could be XION. I'm pretty sure it's XION, just from the way that Square Enix are like showing off this scene with not completely revealing the character's head. And I guess in a way, I think a lot of us were sort of expecting XION to potentially become a Nort. A little bit. I think ever since the whole Aqua thing, I think now we've sort of prepared ourselves for any other characters also getting Norted. And now it's September of 2018, and potentially we have XION back at it once again, alive, clearly. But this time around, she's a fucking Nort. It's both surprising, but also to be expected at the same time. It's a little bit strange. And to also just see, potentially, XION back, like, what kind of magic are the organization using? Now, if this turns out to be XION, there is obviously going to be a specific reason as to why exactly XEHANORT and the Seekers of Darkness decided to pick her specifically to become a vessel. Now, personally, I feel as if XION is actually a vessel, I feel as if they might be using her as a means to actually get closer to that of both Sora as well as Roxas. As we know throughout Kingdom Hearts 3, a big goal for both Ansem and Xemnas is to antagonize Sora to get closer to that of Roxas, and they clearly want to bring him back. And still so, we don't know the reason as to why the Seekers of Darkness also want Roxas back, but again, I also feel as if the whole Roxas thing could also be a means of getting closer to that of Sora. I think at the end of the day, the goal here for the organization is Sora, and that by using these counterparts of Sora, they could potentially get closer to that of him. XEHANORT's big goal in Dream Drop Distance was, of course, to use Sora as the 13th vessel, but that was ultimately halted by his friends. And whether or not this is still an intention of XEHANORT's in Kingdom Hearts 3 to make Sora that of a Seeker of Darkness, say at the very end of the game, by using these counterparts of him to do exactly that, I don't know, I could potentially see it happening. Or more so, it could just be that they decided to go with that of XION because ultimately the Sora stuff failed, so the next best bet would be either that of XION or of course Roxas, as like I said, they are counterparts to that of Sora. One way or another though, I feel like this game is going to be an absolutely emotional train wreck. We're going to be forced into fighting characters we don't want to fight at all. Like, now I think it's clear to see that, for one, we're going to be fighting Aqua. I think that goes without saying. And two, with potentially seeing XION here, we might have another XION fight. And god damn it, you guys know how emotional that was in Days. Even though Days is Days. So yeah, this kind of gets me a little bit scared. I sort of think as of right now, Tetsuya Nomura is on a good guy Kingdom Hearts character killing spree at this point. Like, Tetsuya Nomura is really out here twisting some titties. Now guys, I'm going to leave you with that. That's all I wanted to talk about in terms of this screenshot for today. I absolutely had to get this video out talking about this before we progress with anything else, mainly because, holy shit, XION could be a potential darkness. But dude, whoa, what an emotional day, I'm telling you, man. But guys, with all that being said, in the comment section down below, please, please, please let me know how you're feeling towards all of this. I definitely want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions. Guys, with all that being said, I'm Cynical. Hopefully you dudes are having an absolutely fantastic day. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.
Hit them on the page, you'll be coming through stunning. Gold in my mouth when you suckers be bluffing. Milk crate, gaming up the bitch though. Catch me in the back playing Super Nintendo.